You have one in your room somewhere.
When I'm walking on this place called Earth, a place created by a single bird, then I noticed the fiery light, just enough to split the morning night. How could I be so blind? How could I be so blinded? How could I be so blind? How could I be so blinded? Took off my shoes and walked in the sand, left my mark like the common man. Again I noticed the fire in the sky, burnt an image in my eyes. How could I be so blind? How could I be so blinded? How could I be so blind? How could I be so blinded? Now I can see you're standing in front of me. I now know that you're gonna show me. When I'm walking on this place called Earth, a place created by a single bird, then I noticed the fiery light, just enough to split the morning night. How could I be so blind? How could I be so blinded? How could I be so blind? How could I be so blinded?
Okay, so we're live from my bedroom on location. And that location is just in my living room. We're just downstairs. I mean, I could have said theater of the mind and made it sound like I was from my bedroom. But today I am not from my bedroom. I am from my living room. And I am surrounded by 3 cats, for which season 1 of the Palmcast Live from my bedroom on location brought to me. And now it's very important for us to just realize all the things that allowed us to realize and understand all the things that are bringing us to volition during our 2nd season of the Palmcast Network. And now that song that we were brought in by wasn't me playing on the instruments. That was my Dimitri Theodore, which is his stage name, as my duo from Roll. And that's what kept me kind of going on in the industry, working live stage shows and really understanding what it was that kept me involved in the live entertainment process and put me on the road and allowed me to get on planes and travel across the world, thinking it would be possible for me to be involved in the live entertainment industry, which I am still involved with today. And today I am surrounded by my family and my best friend and my lover and my wife, who I've married 3 times or 7 times. It depends on, however, I had to turn her microphone off or I wouldn't have a chance to monologue. So her microphone is off for the beginning of this broadcast. So I could just chit chat at the beginning of this Palmcast, which is fantastic. If you're a married man out there, give me a hoo-ha. Because I'm having the voice of the women can just shake it, motherfucker, which is, please be quiet right now. Thank you very much. So I am surrounded by everybody who's making this cast possible, which is my family and my boys who have been asking questions for those who are out there in the industry. And now I say hello to them. I say hello to my wife, Heather, my son, Benjamin, my second oldest, Samson, and my third oldest, Kanan, I say hello. Hello. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Right. Now Benjamin is. I felt that it was important that tonight that
Daddy's
I've
not
been
gonna-
interviewing people. So what's been important is that I've been trying to bring an open concept to the conversations that I have outside of my workplace that are still invested in being a part of the business. And so I wanted very much for my son to be introduced, and my second oldest and my third oldest and my wife to say, hey, these are the people who I'm involved with. These are the people who make it possible for me to be involved, even if they would like to sit around and be involved with tonight. So let's move it along, says my wife, because she's rolling her hands like she's making dough. She's sneezing.
No, I'm not sneezing. It's
She's
definitely not a sneeze.
snoring.
I would do it more when I'm sleeping, not sneeze, not allergy reaction.
Oh, then she's snoring,
Yeah, you're
which is what
talking
she
in
does
slow
when she's
mo.
sleeping.
It's like you're trying to fill in time.
No, I
There's
want
no
people-
real introduction. All we got a little bit of a hi, and then you have to keep talking. Like, hi, I'm your wife. My name's Heather, and you are. You know,
Right,
like-
right.
Not I'm gonna turn off your mic because that my.
So her mic is off just again because she seems to be chit-chatting and going into monologue about this world that I want to talk about, which is the industry for which I'm involved with, which she is not really involved with, but she's involved with the outside looking in. So I thought I'd bring her in because she's a really intensely involved with first season of Live from My Bedroom because she's in my bedroom. But here we go. I'll turn her mic back on.
Samson.
There you go. Okay. So we're really trying to be involved. And so Benjamin is going to start how he normally does. And
Okay.
he's going to ask his questions. Because as I was trying to stipulate, I was inferring to myself and the others. And that's including me. About people don't know who I am. And so I thought this would be a good opportunity for you to put on a headset and let mommy listen to daddy chit chat. All right, Ben. All right, Ben, ask me a question.
It's all about daddy. It's all about daddy. This show is called All About Daddy, starring Daddy, co-starring Daddy.
What's the best part is that you can turn that mic off anytime you want. But the things I want you to hear, I let you hear, which is she thinks it's involving daddy. She's talking to her kids. So,
No.
Benjamin? That's right. Exactly, Benjamin. So here we are. Please do yourself a flavor, which is a vanilla. So I like me some vanilla flavored. Do me a favor and ask me a question. That's good for a little Lepowski, a little Adam Pound.
So you have 3 kids.
I do.
You travel around the world and perform
I have.
like you used to. And you're the director of Out There,
I am.
and you have your own Palmcast.
I do.
What up?
Yeah, you know what? What up with that? I am very happy that my wife allows me to get away with the crazy things I do. Because people daily look at her straight in the face and like, yeah, you're so lucky to have a comedian or someone who thinks they're funny in their life. They're just performing. It must be so much fun. And she's like, you're out of your mind. He's a crazy person. So here's the thing. Everyone I know that's out there trying to perform, trying to like other people be happy, that's basically everyone in my family. Ben, that's everyone in my family. That's everyone in my family. So that's just how it seems to be. And what's important with that is that my Zadie and my grandfather would tell you that if you could make one person happy and one person laugh, that would make their life so much better. So that's my answer to that question. And now, why don't you ask that same question without being a rude little disgusting individual, and do me a favor and ask Mom a question.
What up?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that question?
What up?
What up to what? What are you asking me? I can't even. I want an intro.
Okay, So you're a hairstylist,
Yeah.
you're expert in hair loss, and you make wigs. What else?
Well, I got into hair in my late 20s before I had settled down and had children. I think it was near the time of my life when my family were going through cancer, and cancer kind of leads to wigs, which is part of hair, which is part of what I do. So that's what brought me to the hair loss industry. So now I cut in hair wigs and hair pieces for women who are going through cancer or any type of hair loss in regards to alopecia or any other type. So that's what I do. And other than that, I'm also your mommy. I have 3 boys. That's my life, and a wife. That's what's up with me.
Okay, now we heard that. So we're moving on to the next because we had more than one child, my wife and I. We couldn't help ourselves. We like it. We're big fans of how things work out in our lives. So it's important that we saw some results from the love for which we threw out. So now here we go with my second oldest, who's going to ask his fantastic questions. We bring it out to the. So what are you saying to us?
Do I get paid this time?
Yeah, I'll pay you in Halloween candy. So give me a question, would you?
What's your favorite thing to do?
I paid for that? You think I'd pay for that? You're not getting nothing. No candies for you. So what's my favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do is I like your mom. She's on my list. And I like to do your mom. And I like to do things that involve your mom. Big fan of your mom. All right, so let's throw that out there. Let's see what you asked the same questions to. You got another question? Yeah, go ahead.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
All right, so I don't know how to answer that right now because looking at your mom makes me feel crazy. So I'm thinking I like Indian food. I wish I could say Scottish food, but I can't. Her name is Heather Cameron. Let's throw that out there. So what else you got there, sweet cheeks? Is that it?
Really? Now he's busting.
Well, I'm trying to keep it. It's PG-13 for those who understand. For those who don't understand, it's hilarious. Okay, so moving forward, you got anything else?
What's your favorite thing to wear?
Really? Where? I do like me some ascots. If I had to choose from my closet and say, can I wear anything just that? Ascots. Okay, so now ask your mom the same 3 questions.
What's your favorite thing to do?
I think I like to create. That's what my favorite thing to do is. I spend a lot of time watching, well, not a lot of time, but when I get TV time, I like to watch decorating shows and how to take stuff and make it into old stuff, make it into new. I like doing that.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
What's my favorite thing to eat? You know what? I really like garlic. Garlic in anything makes things good. And salt. Salt.
What's your favorite thing to wear?
What's my favorite thing to wear? My favorite thing to wear probably is my comfy fleecies and stretchies and comfy pants and comfy slippers. That's my favorite thing to wear.
Okay, so now we have 3 children because we couldn't control ourselves. We have problems. And so we have another boy. We didn't. We have 3 boys. And the third boy has questions. And the third boy has questions that involve stuff. So once you ask me the questions first, you can just shout out whenever you want. Well, what's your questions, little Kanan?
What's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color? Well, my favorite color is terracotta, the color of pots. I do like orange. And thank you for asking.
And why?
Why? I think it's because it's the color of pots. It's the color of old school. When you think of old time, it's the antiquities of That's why, because it reminds me of the old ways.
What's your favorite number?
My favorite number is 8. Wheat. Shmona. I do like me some 8. It makes me happy. It's a full circle. If you turn it sideways, it looks like infinity. I like number 8. It's my favorite number.
Why?
I think I just explained that with when you turn it sideways, it becomes infinity, which I think is interesting just from the number 8.
How old are you?
How old am I? Well, it's how old do I look? As a performer on this planet, I'm a big fan of how old do you look. I don't like an age. And I got to be honest, lately the agents have been, if you are 47 and a half and younger, you can apply for this position. And I want to tell them to plug it up their nose. It's how old you look, and it's all about casting. So do your job a favor. You're a casting agent. Be a casting agent and look at me, and how old do you think I look? Because I look awesome for 52. All right, moving forward, Big City, Little Gina. Here we go. So is that
What's your favorite song?
what's my favorite song? My favorite song right now is the song that I wrote for your mother, which makes me happy every time I play it, and I like to call it. It's called Mud Flaps. So, anyways, I'm gonna throw it up here for your mom now. Ask the same 4 questions to your mom. Here we go.
What's your favorite color?
Well, if I'm looking at it, my favorite color would be yellow because yellow's bright, reminds me of the sun, makes me happy. If I'm wearing it, my favorite color is purple or green. I like many colors. It really depends on my mood. I'm a mood color lady.
And why?
Well, colors change with my mood. Honestly, I feel colors. So when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I'm persuaded to wear different colors depending on how I feel that day. I move. My feelings predict the color of the day. That's why. Next question.
What's your favorite number?
My favorite number is 2
Why?
because 1 is lonely, and 2 is company, and 3 becomes someone gets left out, and 4 becomes way too many people, way too much. So 2's good. That's my philosophy on 2.
Then. And why?
That's why. I already told you.
What's your favorite? How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
44.
Okay,
I'm right.
if you think so. Sure.
I'm right. Okay. How? What's your favorite song?
Do I have a favorite song? No, you don't. I have a song that I was thinking of today that made me feel happy, and it was probably the song that we had played when Adam and I got married. What's it called? Just My Imagination?
Temptation?
Because it was just my imagination.
Yeah, I remember that song. We rented a band on the beach of Jamaica. The hotel wanted to offer bands for $250 to $500, and I found myself with a band for $50 plus snacks. But that's what you get when you're on the beaches of Jamaica, and that's important. So that was my children asking us questions, so you would know who are the people who were behind the microphones. Like, it was important if I like the number 8, or if I like terracotta, or if what's my favorite thing to do, which is of course being involved in the family at home and living at home as long as I possibly can until the children don't want us to be around them anymore, which is going to happen.
Really? I thought we were leaving before that, really.
I don't really. At 20 years old, you're like, I can't wait to hang out with my mom. Right. So I was hoping that we would just be out of here for the course of the 20s.
Keaton's going to be younger than 20, though.
No, he's gonna be 21 exactly.
No, we're leaving before.
Nope. 2028.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
50.
his
I'm
brothers
fi-
have to be
I'm
21.
No, Ben is going to be 27.
Why can't we leave him Ben's 21?
Because Ben's not being put in charge of his brothers.
Why not? He's an adult by then. It's all good.
He is an adult to do his own job of his own life, not be in charge of raising his brothers.
19 is adult. 18. No, 19.
All right.
19.
All right, stop showing your Scottish colors and start being a family person. We're not at war with England. We're living in Canada.
What the heck are you talking about?
No, you're right. You're right. We are kind of at war with England. So stop worrying about it. At some point,
I'm not worrying about anything. I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, that's fair enough. So we both answered the questions that my children we threw out there, and what I'm involved with right now is that I was hoping to play another song, if you don't mind. This one's about another woman that I was in love with, but knew that it wouldn't last. But it happened. So here, take a listen. Tell me what you think.
Cindy's like cotton candy at the fair. Just 'cause you're there, you've got to have some. She's the kind of girl that really cares what you say, and I'm glad I found her. Love is blind, that's what I say, but to Cindy this means you see love in a different way. Love to Cindy is a new exciting game. She can't wait to start to play, because Cindy's like cotton candy at the fair. Just 'cause you're there, you've got to have some. She's the kind of girl that really cares what you say, and I'm glad I found her. Sun's in my eyes, can't recognize your hand in my thigh, my body complies. Warmth of your touch is barely enough to enable the trust between all this lust, because Cindy's like cotton candy at the fair. Just 'cause you're there, you've got to have some. She's the kind of girl that really cares what you say, and I'm glad I found her. And I'm glad I found her.
Come back live. Here we go.
And I'm glad I found her.
Shut up. Okay, so there you go. So a song that I wrote for an ex girlfriend, probably the first woman that I ever thought that I was going to marry, and I didn't, which was good for me. The one that I'm with now is the one that ended up with children and 3 beautiful boys, and they're getting bigger all the time to the point where it's just remarkable that they're all mine. And I'm enjoying watching them just like I watch cats or fish in a pond. They're important, and I'm more involved with them than I am with fish in the pond. And you, do you have another thought about your children and what we're doing?
I'm just watching them beat each other right now. It's kind of making me feel disturbed.
Right. So you watch Fish in a Pond. I see the same thing. All right. So I'd like to play the third and final song, and then just kind of wrap up there. Is there anything you'd like to mention on this, the 11th version of season 2, which is our night of hanging out? It's our night, our family night, which we hung out, and both of us got asked the same
This is our
questions.
family night? Friday night's usually our family night.
No, Saturday nights are.
Well,
our
no,
night.
no, it isn't. Saturday night's date night. If it's usually, it should
No,
be a
Saturday-
date night. Saturday night, the kids should be in bed. It is date night. It is
Date night.
School for them
Date night
tomorrow.
once a month. We get 12 dates a year. How many?
We have 2 this month coming up.
2 dates in this month coming up.
Yep.
How do you mean?
Well, we have November.
November.
My parents are taking it November 20th, and
Right.
November next weekend we're going out and hang out. We're gonna hang.
Right. Beatbox Canada, and you should go out and you should support that. And at the same time,
Where's that? Where's Beatbox Canada?
it's at the mod club in off College.
Nice.
Yeah, tickets are available, so do yourself a favor. Give a call to beatboxcanada.com, and tickets will be there when you hit that site. Thank you for listening to us here at Palmcast. I'm going to throw out with another song by Roll, which was discussed with Roll. I wanted to actually talk to my partner in Roll, but he wasn't available for a conversation. He's in the middle of partying because this is his time to shine. So please give a listen to our third song here from my demo back in 1990, blah, blah, blah. And I hope you enjoy it from Roll.
I notch the cake that gives me pain, that measures the years that passed. I kept no dates because it creates a drift that cannot last. The days have hours that have no power. We label them just the same, to give time meaning, to prove we're not just spinning away out here in space. If the moon could talk, what would she say? Would she kill us or help us hide away? Keep her secrets to herself? Would she flaunt us or would she help? Clocks keep talking, although they're mocking all errors that it has made. Seconds that we allow to give prospects, and now we all will just fade away. If the moon could talk, what would she say? Would she kill us or help us hide away? Keep her secrets to herself? Would she flaunt us or would she help? Notch the cake that gives me pain.